안녕하세요 여러분, 엠쌤입니다. Today I feel so incredibly emotional because this is our 50th, yes, 50 episode of Weekly Korean Series, which means that we've been studying Korean together for 50 weeks, which is pretty much almost a year. I know I started this segment 2 years ago and I have missed a few weeks here and there. I am also so incredibly grateful to all of you. You have been the biggest motivation for me to learn Korean. You have been the best teachers actually, because in order for me to deliver educational content to you every single week, I had to learn it myself and I had to figure out ways to teach you. I had to learn it twice as well in order to explain it, so that just boosted my Korean so much. I'm so much better at it now thanks to all of you, so I want to take this time to thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart for everything that you guys done for me. 진심으로 감사합니다. And with that said, from the title of the video, you guys have probably figured out that we're gonna be doing something really crazily special today. Yup, we're gonna be learning Korean through K-pop lyrics. Woo! I have originally tried this in Koreathon, where we had an entire workshop dedicated to learning Korean through K-pop lyrics, and I had this idea for a very long time, and I've looked over online and on YouTube to see if anyone else has done it, and people have tried to learn Korean through K-pop, but in most of them, a native speaker or someone who knows Korean really well would just translate the lyrics without actually going deep into grammar and where things come from. So to me, they didn't really seem helpful because I can copy-paste lyrics into Google Translate and have the same result. So what I want to do today is take a very small part of one of the most special songs to me. It's a song that got me to where I am now, and as a lot of you would probably know, it is Taeyang's Eyes, Nose, Lips. In order for my video not to get copyrighted on YouTube, I am not going to include any clips of this song or any music of this song in this video, sorry guys, but instead I'm gonna sing to you all the part that we're gonna be learning today. And it's the first bit of the chorus, and it goes like this. 너의 눈, 코, 입, 널 만지던 네 손길 작은 손톱까지 다 여전히 널 느낄 수 있지만. So, first of all, this is one single sentence. Yes, it's a little bit complicated, but we'll get through it. So the first line goes like 너의 눈, 코, 입, and this line means your eyes, nose, lips. With this line, we're lucky that it's literally just like a list of nouns, so now you know that 눈 is eyes, 코 is nose, ip is mouth, but they have translated it as lips. Lips in Korean are actually 입술, so not the same thing, but this just illustrates how a lot of the time translations are not exactly precise, so watch out for that. But the first word in this line is 너의. 너의 consists of two parts, 너 and 예. 너 means you, and it's an informal way of saying 너. A more formal way of saying you would be 당신. And the second part of this word is 예. And some of you may be wondering, why is 의 read as 예? There is a syllable as 의, and it can appear in words like 의사, 의자, but whenever you add it to an end of something, to the end of a noun, to the end of a pronoun, it becomes a possessive particle. And in order to kind of make the flow better, and in order to kind of distinguish the fact that it's a possessive particle and it's not just a part of the word, Koreans pronounce it as 예. So 너의 would mean of yours, so belonging to you, you being in possession of something, which in English simply means yours. In the same way I can say 나, me, I, and 나의 as mine. There's also a way to shorten this word, to shorten the word 너, 예, or 나, 예, and make it into one syllable, and that word actually appears later down the line in this sentence, in this lyric, so we'll get to it. So the first line, 너의 눈, 코, 입, means your eyes, nose, lips. Second line, 날 만지던 네 손길, 날 만지던 네 손길. Let's take it word by word. 날 is pretty much just a combination of 나를, which means I, and an object marking particle, and we put them together and it becomes 날. The meaning of this would be I, but I as an object, so some kind of action has been done to me. 만지던 is a verb, but here it is used as a descriptive verb. Those of us who are studying Korean, we know that in Korean, in order to have a sentence, all we need really is a verb at the end that we're gonna conjugate. Here, we have a verb, but because it's not at the end of a sentence, because it kind of describes something that has happened, an action that has happened, it's not really considered a verb in the sentence because it's not at the end and it's not conjugated in the sense of like, this is the main verb of the sentence. So, 던 in Korean is quite an advanced concept, but I'm just going to simplify it here for you guys. 만지다 in Korean means to touch. 만지던 means that something has been touched in the past. So, 던 is kind of like a direct modifier in the past. So, a subject has touched me in the past. 네 성길. 네, this is the word that I was talking about that is a shortened version of 너의. And you might be wondering, why am I reading it as 니? Well, I would say Koreans just read it like that for the sake of convenience because this is 니 and this is 네. If you actually read them the way they're supposed to be read, it is 네 and 네. They sound the same. One of them means yours, another one means mine. So in order for people to understand what is being said in everyday language, Koreans kind of say ni and ne to just be able to differentiate between the two. Here's a quick tip of how to distinguish between ni and ne and which one of them is actually pronounced as ni, which one of it actually means yours or mine. So you see 너의 and 나의. If we take away the ing and we're left with e, right? In the second syllable. If we bring e to 너 or na and we put them, smash them together, look what's gonna happen. It's gonna turn into ni and ne. Isn't this brilliant? This is why I love Korean. It's so logical. 네 성길 means your something. 선 is hand in Korean. 길 is kind of like stretch or reach, but 성일 in Korean is a very poetic word and it basically means the touch of a hand, the sensation of someone's touch. You know when someone goes like this and that feeling that you feel on the skin, that's 성길. So this part of the sentence, 날 만지던 네 성길, the touch of your hand, 만지던, 날 만지던, that has touched me. So, what do these first two lines say? 너의 눈, 코, 입, 날 만지던 네 성길. So your eyes, nose, lips, comma, the touch of your hand that has touched me, and something's gonna happen with that later on in the lyrics. Third line, 작은 손톱까지 다. 작은, 작다, in Korean is small. 작은 is a perfect illustration how adjectives and verbs have very similar qualities in Korean, and it's also a perfect example of direct modifying. 작은, 작다 means to be small. Getting rid of the da, we're left with 작. 작 can be used as a verb at the end of some kind of sentence. 내 손 작아요. My hand is small. But how can I say small hand? This is what direct modifying is. We add 은. I'm not gonna go too much into it. I'm gonna link a video that I made about direct modifying, which you can check out, and I talk about it very extensively. But here, 작은 means small. 작은 손톱. 손톱 is actually fingernail. And as you can see in the lyrics, 손톱 has 까지, kind of tied and added to it, is a word that in Korean can mean a lot of different things, but most of the time it means until. If, let's say, I wanna go from Seoul to Busan, I will say 서울부터 부산까지. From Seoul to Busan, until Busan. In this case though, 까지 is used kind of like all the way until your little fingernail. And then the last word of this line is 다. So everything. So what we have here is 너의 눈, 코, 입, 날 만지던 네 성길, 작은 손톱까지 다. So everything, eyes, your nose, your lips, the touch of your hand that has touched me, everything until your small little fingernail or fingernails, the action is gonna come in the fourth line. But yeah, the last line is 여전히 널 느낄 수 있지만, which thankfully finally has the ending verb of this sentence, which is conjugated, and there's a bunch of things added to it, so let's dissect it. 여전히 in Korean means still. It is a synonym of 아직 or 아직도. Both of these things, all of these words mean the same thing, still. 여전히 널, similar to 날, is 너를, which is you as an object, of this part of the sentence. So this part means still you. Okay. Next part is 느낄 수 있다. 느끼다 in Korean means to feel. 느낄 수 있다 is actually a way to say able to in Korean. 수 in Korean means ability. So 수 있다 or 수 없다 means to have an ability or not to have an ability. In order to tie another word, another verb to this having or not having ability part, we add 리을 to that verb. So 느끼다 turns into 느낄. 느낄 수 있다 means being able to feel. 갈 수 있다 means being able to go. 올 수 없다 is not being able to see. So still, you can feel. 느낄 수 있다. 느낄 수 있지만. 지만 here means basically but. So this entire sentence means I can still feel your eyes, nose, lips, the touch of your hand that has touched me, all the way until your small little fingernails. How beautiful is this? How gorgeous is this? And do you see how much grammar there's packed into this one single sentence? I could literally go on for so much longer, giving you guys more examples and talking about related topics, but I need to contain myself. I get way too excited. With that said, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I will try to answer them. If I made any mistakes, or if I said something wrong, or if, God forbid, there's some kind of spelling error in whatever I'm writing on the screen, which always happens, please let me know as well. So yeah, I hope you all are staying happy and healthy and you're having a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you all later this week. Bye! 안녕!